Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dietrich and today I'm going to try to help you answer the age-old question. Should you buy a Hyundai Tucson Hybrid or a Honda CR-V Hybrid? Both of these are very good compact SUV competitors, and if you fancy a hybrid for better fuel economy, both provide that option. For 2025, the Tucson has been updated slightly, and the CR-V Hybrid is as it has been since the new model debuted for 2023. I have driven and reviewed both of these cars, and I have been in the car business for 18 years, and what I am about to give you is my quote-unquote expert opinion, so you can take it for what it's worth. You only get one chance for a first impression, so we're going to start with styling. The most recent Tucson went with a very bold front grille and what I call the spider eye LED front lighting. Those crazy LED front lights were toned down a bit for the 2025 model year, but it's still quite a bold look on the Tucson, and I really like the rear LED light bar on that car at night. Honda made an odd choice with the new CR-V. If you want a sport model with the black exterior trim, you have to get a hybrid, and if you want a hybrid, you have to get a sport. This doesn't bother me one way or the other, but if someone would prefer chrome trim on a hybrid CR-V, it's not available. Either way, the Honda is a fine but almost boring looking SUV that has basically looked the same for the last two generations, and to me the Tucson is certainly the best looking of the two cars, so it gets the first point. Next, we will move on to hybrid powertrains. The Honda has a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with an electric motor and a battery and 204 horsepower. The Hyundai Tucson has a 1.6-liter turbo engine with an electric motor and a battery and 231 combined horsepower. The Honda gets a CVT transmission and the Tucson has a 6-speed automatic. All-wheel drive is standard on the Hyundai and optional with the Honda. The Honda's hybrid powertrain is a bit more refined, but the Hyundai is certainly the faster of the two cars. The front-wheel drive CR-V hybrid I tested got 38.6 miles per gallon, and the Tucson SEL Convenience I tested only got 33.8 miles per gallon, although it should be noted that if you get the base model Hyundai Tucson, it's supposed to get 3 more miles per gallon than the SEL Convenience that I drove. I can pretty much forgive the Tucson its 5 mile per gallon deficit to the Honda since it had all-wheel drive and was faster, but both of these cars have very competent powertrains, so I will give 1 point to each. Since these are SUVs, we will move on to practicality. Both of these vehicles are very roomy for passengers, as I was able to fit my 6-foot 5-inch frame behind myself in both cars. Cubic feet of cargo space is pretty similar between the two cars, with the Hyundai having a slight advantage in total cubic feet of cargo space with the seats down. However, I still can't forgive the CR-V for its nasty hump in the rear cargo area with the back seats folded flat, and I also found the driver's seat in the Tucson to be more comfortable. Another point for the Hyundai here. We will now move on to interior features, and the two cars that I tested were kinda evenly matched from a price standpoint. The CR-V Sport L Hybrid currently has an MSRP of $39,045, and the 2025 Tucson SEL Hybrid I tested had an MSRP of $38,539. But it should be noted that the Hyundai had all-wheel drive and the Honda did not, and the Honda would have been $1,500 more expensive if it was all-wheel drive. For that money, you get a fully digital gauge cluster, built-in navigation, a panoramic moonroof, and interior ambient lighting with 64 different colors, if you buy the Hyundai, that is. The Honda has a regular moonroof and half-digital gauge cluster. Both cars do include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto unless you get a base model CR-V Sport Hybrid, in which case you get a smaller 7-inch touchscreen and you'll need to plug your smartphone in to get the CarPlay or the Android Auto working. Both cars come with a comprehensive suite of active safety features, but the Hyundai romps the Honda so thoroughly here in terms of convenience features that it easily earns the point for features. The final category that I always touch on with these videos is value, and even if I give a point to the Honda here, it will still lose. There are certainly reasons to buy the new CR-V. The fuel economy is superior, the styling is overall more conservative, and that may appeal to some, and Honda's reputation for both reliability and resale value are superior to Hyundai's. So if you choose the Honda, or you're about to choose the Honda and you just clicked on this video to have your opinion validated, I will say that I understand why you bought a CR-V or why you're about to buy a CR-V, but for me, the superior feature content, standard all-wheel drive, lower price, and flatter load floor, I don't think I'll ever get over that particular hump, make the Tucson Hybrid the better value. So at the end of the day, it's 5 points for the Tucson Hybrid and 1 paltry point for the Honda CR-V Sport Hybrid, making the Tucson my decisive winner. As I just stated, I can see why someone would want a new CR-V, but I would always feel they could have done better. I wouldn't recommend a friend or family member to buy a new CR-V, but I could recommend they buy a new Tucson, and if I had to choose one of these cars to buy, it would certainly be the one made in Korea. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with my assessment. Please like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please have a great day. Bye-bye.